Loretta asked, how long does it usually take you to finish a 5 by 8 foot painting? And my answer was, I would say it really depends, but I'll let you speak to that, Dorothy. I know you work on some pieces for years and
I do.
you visit them, so.
Incubation is something that I think is little understood by not only people who aren't artists, but people who are artists. Because it's like the more I stir the pot and the more I nurture that creative soup, the richer it becomes. And there's things that are bubbling up in my world now that have been wanting to come out for, I mean, my mom's been gone for 35 years. And some of these fabrics have been in my stash for that long or longer. And so, the incubation is, who can say how long? My standard answer for that question is 50 years or 80 years, or sometimes I think I'm pulling from past lives too. But and also by acknowledging that it is that expansive, that we are, as human beings, are that expansive, that we do reach well beyond the limits of our bodies and the limits of the forebrain, because if you start accessing all this other part, it goes out beyond you, and you can draw that much more powerfully from all those other places. So there is always something going on in my soup. And when I need to rest, I mean, I rotate from, okay, well, I need to sit down now, go out in the garden and park myself on the bench. I'm not really very good at pulling weeds and doing gardening chores anymore, maybe 5 minutes. So I need help there. But being there, being in that sunny place for those 5 minutes or whatever I can have in that sacred space gives me the essence of what I need to come into the studio. And by nurturing it and acknowledging the sacredness of that, which is not something I understood how to do when I was a young woman. I was very dismissive of all of my gifts and didn't understand how at all to nurture talents, much less what to do with them all. So I really get how easy it is to overlook. You don't want to hear, that little tiny voice that she speaks in a tiny voice, and she's willing to wait for you no matter how long it takes you to acknowledge her. So that's my 2 cents for the day.